Hello and welcome to the Roarsome podcast, episode 5, with me, James.
And me, Sarah.
So, we're a bit later than we thought.
Yeah, we've been busy. We say this every
We
time.
do say this every time.
But we have.
We have been busy. It's been 2 weeks since WrestleMania.
Has it? Oh my
2
god.
weeks since WrestleMania, yeah.
Jesus.
Well, I don't know, is it a week and a half?
About
Sunday,
well,
wasn't Yeah, so a week and a half, about a week and a half.
Yeah. Putting time on it now.
So, we decided we're not going to do a WrestleMania review episode because you've all seen it by now. You'll all have your own opinions.
It's kind of past it, isn't it? We will just mention it at the end.
I can mention it now. Get it out of the way.
Okay.
Really good.
Just in 2 words. Really good.
Yeah, it was really good.
It was, to be fair. It was a lot better than Royal Rumble.
Yeah. So far, apart from Rumble, this year's been good for pay-per-view.
It has, yeah. They've kind of stepped it up, which is good.
And the NXT TakeOver was really good too.
Yes. I enjoyed that.
Yeah. So yeah, that was our analogy. We've condensed an hour down to 10 seconds.
There you go.
For non-wrestling fans, will be like, yay!
They'll be like, who? What? Where? When? How?
What is this wrestling you speak of? So we put a poll up on our Facebook page, which we had 6 votes on. Which sounds not a lot, but we appreciate it.
Of course
we definitely do. Definitely do. We put up, do you want to see, or do you want to listen, should I say?
Yeah.
To our top 5 films of all time.
Yeah.
And 6 out of 6 votes were yes.
Yes. So guess what we're going to talk about?
In this episode, we're going to talk about our top 5 films.
Yeah.
So,
giving the people what they want.
Are you going to do it from number 1 to number 5, or number 5 to number 1?
We'll do 5 to number 1.
Okay, so I just need to think what they are, really.
Great preparation, that, babe.
No, I've got a few. But then, like, I'm thinking about it, I'm like, oh, that's a good one, that. So we'll go with you.
Have 5.
So number 5, first one with you then.
What?
What's your number 5? And why?
What's my number 5?
Yes.
Oh, now you're asking a question.
Yeah. See, it's not easy, is it?
No, it's not, actually.
Just for the record, I'm going to use trilogies as to take up one.
Okay, well, you do that then.
That's
Well, you go first then, and then I can have a bit
No,
more
I'm still
think.
thinking.
Go.
I'm still thinking.
Oh, God. 5. I'll probably end up changing it halfway through. I'll go, no, I want this one. Because I'm a bit weird like that. So if can we include Disney films?
Yeah, got it. Any film of all time.
Any film of all time.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I know what my number 1 is.
Well, you can start with 1 if you want.
No. I'll start with 5. Build up the suspense.
Yeah.
Like I'm doing now because I can't think. I'm not good on the spot like this. I really need to write this down.
Yeah.
Okay.
My
5th one would be Jurassic Park.
There's a trilogy or just the original film?
No, just the original film because the
which
original
number?
is. I think.
Don't
Don't get me wrong, they're all good, but the original is my favourite.
Shoot her!
Thanks.
I'm not saying
No,
you.
I know. Not about the raptor.
Saying about the raptors.
Yeah. So what is yours?
I don't know. I'm trying to work on it in order.
Oh,
I don't know.
this is where we need whole music.
It does need a lot. You have to put it. You have to do it this time then, because I'm thinking.
Okay. He's counting on his fingers.
Right, so I've got it. So my number 5th favourite film of all time is drumroll, The Iron Maiden.
What?
The Iron Maiden.
What's that?
The Iron Maiden.
Film.
The film The Iron Maiden. It's a 1960s film.
Yeah, not many people are going to know what this
people
is.
are going to know it, so they can go research it. You can watch it on YouTube for free. I've got the... I will put a link to it on one of our posts. I've got a copy of it on video and DVD. I got the video from the actual traction engine itself. It's basically about an aeroplane engineer / designer.
With Shocker.
who owns a traction engine.
Shocker!
And, yeah, couple come over from, well, family come over from America who's going to buy some planes. Vickers are in it. A Vicker with another traction engine, with a Navy Admiral. Get the Dreadnought, which actually isn't Dreadnought, but I'm not going to bore you. And then, yeah, they're basically a road trip across England on a traction engine with an engineer and an American. It's very Carry On-esque. I think it's directed by...
Yeah. And considering you don't like Carry On...
Oh, that's going to cause a lot of controversy, that statement.
Yeah. Well, you do. I like Carry On, but you don't.
I don't. It's not my cup of tea.
No.
But Iron Maiden is. I think it's reminiscent of my childhood days. Like back when I was a wee babby.
When you was a youngling.
A youngling. So, yeah, number 4 for you.
Okay.
That was a curveball, wasn't it? I think?
It was actually, yeah. I knew it was in there, but I didn't think it'd be number 5. But to be fair, it is quite a good film.
Thank you.
I don't want to watch like loads and loads of times, but
No.
I've seen it loads and loads of times saying that. So, yeah. Okay. So, my number 4. God, I'm trying to think of what one. It's probably going to have to be Crybaby.
Crybaby? Johnny Depp?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know if you've ever seen Crybaby before, guys. And it's by the same person who directed the first...
Waters,
I don't know.
Hairspray.
Yeah, the director of the first Hairspray.
He's in The Creep as well.
Yeah, you let me talk.
Sorry.
So, he directed the very first Hairspray, because obviously they brought out 2. But he brought out the first... He directed the first one, who, with Ricky Lake.
Yep, she was Tracy.
Tracy Turnblad.
Yep.
So, yeah, that is... It is set in Baltimore.
As all of his films.
Yeah, and obviously you've got, like, your juvenile delinquents and then your squares.
The scripts and the squares.
Yeah. Drapes.
Drapes and the squares.
And then it's got, obviously, it was Johnny Depp's first film.
No,
Nightmare on Elm Street was his first, wasn't it?
But it was
so
like
it was
literally, I think it was like literally, I think he did Deadwood Scissorhands before that as well.
Did he really?
So he was actually still quite a big star.
Yeah.
And he kind of did I'm not being awful to it, but it's basically a B movie. It's not a big blockbuster, is it? It's a musical.
I like it.
No, I like it. I'm not saying that it's not. I'm not saying it's bad. Didn't do very well at cinemas.
It did better out of the cinemas, but saying that, Rocky Horror did the same.
It's become a bit of a cool following on it afterwards.
So, but yeah, and it's basically a drape and a square fall in love with each other, bit of musical.
And she becomes a scrape.
She becomes a scrape, which is a mixture of the two. He gets banged up in jail for a bit, then she decides she wants to be with the other guy, but then realises he's a bit of a douche.
William Dafoe's in it.
Yeah, he is, yeah. He's a police officer,
the Green Goblin is in this film. Makes a really brief appearance.
And then obviously he gets out of jail.
It looks like Billy Zane, but it's not Billy Zane.
Yeah. Obviously get back together, and that's it. And it's a lot of cool music. Yeah. I really like it.
And it turns out that most of the stars, apart from Johnny Depp, are either A, dead, or B, gone to prison. So,
okay.
So yeah, it's a good film though.
Yeah, it's
definitely a good film to watch.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's my number 4 now, isn't it?
It is your number 4, yeah.
Now, I like this film. Sarah doesn't like this film. Goodfellas.
Oh.
I absolutely love Goodfellas.
I hate it.
Possibly one of I'm going to say is the best gangster film.
I'll probably get backlash for this as well, but I don't like Scarface.
You don't find a gangster films in general?
I like Gangs New York.
Yeah, but that's not really not like a proper gangster Al Capone kind of.
No, it's because they go on forever.
It's good though.
Oh, it's not.
So
I fell asleep.
Yeah, De Niro, Pesci, and the other one.
And the other one.
But yeah, it's based on a true story.
Yeah.
Just really good cinema. Cinematography and generally the film is amazing.
Yeah.
I'm going to sound quite snobby with my media studies, A-level media studies. It is like one of, if you actually go by like most of like the theories, like media theories, it's like pretty much the perfect film.
I thought Breakfast Club was the perfect media
Well, they
film.
do say that as well, but like if you're going gangster based,
okay,
is, like
right.
all the elements you know.
Okay.
So yeah, it does go on for a while, but I like how it starts all the way from youth all the way to he's out of the game kind of thing.
Yeah.
Spoilers if you haven't seen it from the 80s.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not my cup of tea.
Yeah, that's my number 4. He's the Goodfellas.
Yeah. Okay. So my number 3.
What's Ray Liotta? Is that him?
What? Is he the guy that's in with you know that film?
Narrows it down.
Heartbreakers with Jennifer Love Hewitt and Sigourney Weaver. He plays the guy that she marries.
I don't know.
Let me show you a picture of him.
Next, I think it's Ray Liotta. Oh, police helicopter.
That's twice.
That's twice tonight. What's it really
Goodfellas.
Really odd. So the whole music. Do 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 do.
Yours is better than mine. Doesn't wanna work. Oh my god. It is fudged.
You can swear, it's not.
I know, I don't like to. She never knows listening, do you?
Mum listens.
Yeah.
I swear. Fucked. Goodfellas.
I don't like it, look. You my phone don't like Goodfellas.
Goodfellas. Google.
No, you'll have to do it.
Right, you can do your number 3 whilst I Google.
You Google.
Oh, you had it then, you had it then. Literally had it, yeah.
Cast.
Is it Ray Liotta? Oh,
Yes.
I was right. Oh, well done, brain.
Ding, ding, ding,
You ain't gone mushy yet.
mushy yet. You're a bit young to go mushy.
So, yeah, number 3 for you.
Okay, so my number 3 is How to Be Single. I know you're not, but I like it.
So talk to us about it.
I like the music in it. There's a reoccurring thing here. I like the idea that she's with a boyfriend, but then she decides, oh God, I can't talk. She decides that she wants more out of her life.
Yeah.
So she she goes like on a break, like.
Is that her 50 Shades?
Yes. Dakota, whatever her name
Johnson.
is. Yeah, I don't know.
Or is it Johnson?
But yeah, she decides she wants more out of her life, so her and her boyfriend go on a break, and she kind of experiences things, but then decides that she kind of likes the comfort of her boyfriend, but he's started seeing somebody, even though that wasn't really the plan, but it happened anyway. So then she realises that she's on her own, so she dates a couple of guys, but then she realises that she doesn't need a man to kind of...
She's a strong, independent woman.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah, and she does the, what do you call it? Canyon.
She makes that...
What's it called? Great Canyon.
Oh, yeah, that walk where
that's what she always wanted to do on New Year.
Yeah.
So I just think it's just so nice to kind of see her go from, like, in a relationship to being quite insecure about a relationship to thinking that that's all she can, and then actually seeing her blossom. And...
But it doesn't follow her though, does it? It follows a few.
Well, no, it follows her, and it follows
magazine,
a sister who wants a baby, yeah, but then she ends up meeting a really nice guy.
Oh, that really young
who
guy.
wants to be a stay-at-home dad.
Yeah, that really young guy.
And then it follows a friend who's
like a
really...
magazine writer, or she does like... Oh no, she writes codes for dating websites, doesn't she? At that woman at the bar.
Oh yeah,
She has code words, doesn't she?
She's so fixated on getting married and finding the perfect guy, and out of all these men, she's like,
that library guy.
Yeah. She ends up having that bit of a breakdown in front of the kids.
Yeah.
And she's like, you have to look like tip top, but then
She lives in
let's not get into that. But
no, and then that guy's really like weird. He's like he's got paranoid schizophrenia or something.
Yeah, he's like, we still love you. I don't want you to be at the wedding or whatever. And all that
yeah,
because the bar guy ends up falling for her, doesn't he?
Yeah.
And then it follows, obviously, is it Rebel Wilson?
Rebel Wilson, yeah.
She's a
millionaire,
I like
isn't she?
her. Yeah, she's actually a millionaire. So, but she's just a bit of a party girl.
So you're number 3.
Yeah, I like that film. That's like my go-to film if I'm feeling a bit crappy and I want a nice good giggle. It's a nice girl film.
Netflix.
It's on Netflix. It was either Netflix or Nav TV. It's one of them.
Plug Netflix.
I actually want it on DVD. Hint for my birthday.
Okay.
So what is your number 4?
Number 3.
3.
Number 4.
Oh God.
Number 3.
I can't count.
So I'm going to go back to what I said originally. I'm going to use trilogies.
Okay. It's Star Wars.
No.
Yeah.
Star Wars actually doesn't make it onto the top 5.
Really?
No.
Yeah.
My 3rd best film of all time is a trilogy. And I don't know if I can do the music. Will it be copyrighted? I don't think it will be.
I don't know.
I'm going to do it anyway. Do 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 do
Star
do
Trek.
do. No, that's not Star Trek.
Oh,
You're going to offend so many people.
I'm sorry.
It's Back to the Future.
I was going to say Back to the Future if you give me a chance.
I don't have to explain Back to the Future. You've all seen it. It's amazing.
You have to explain to me because I just don't get it.
Time travel in general you don't get.
No, I don't do time travel. It just confuses me.
But no, it's just, again, I think it acts back to childhood. It was on TV a lot. And then I got the box set, which I've still got. And then watch it whenever I can on TV. First 2 are really good. Third one, the Western one, kind of took a bit of a diversion. But I like the nod on A Million Ways to Die in the West.
Oh,
when he goes to visit Doc in his barn, he's got the DeLorean. That's quite good.
That's another really good film. That if we'd have had like top 10, that would have been in there for me.
But it's just like little subtle changes, like when he goes back, when he's originally there the first time, it's the Twin Pines Mall.
Right.
And then he goes back to the past, takes one of the trees out, and then when he gets brought back to 1985, it's now the Lone Pine Mall. So like even the tiniest thing changes the like the entire world and what's happened.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's all about sticking up to bullies as well.
Yeah,
which is
true.
a good message.
Yeah, of course it is. Definitely.
And the guitar bit and the enchantment of the sea dance is really good.
Yeah.
Hank Marvin. No, Hank Marvin. But yeah, it's really good. Really good cast. The fact that Michael J. Fox was actually older than Crispin Glover. Is it Crispin Glover? The dad.
Yeah.
The crazy hair man from Charlie Angels. He was actually older than him in that film, but yeah, he's playing his dad. Which is weird.
Yeah.
So yeah, number 3 is 3 films, the Back to the Future trilogy.
Cool. Okay. Are we going to do like top 5 and then a Disney?
No, because I've got Disney in my top 5.
Ah.
That's a spoiler.
So have I, but...
Spoiler for what's coming for number 2.
Okay. What's number 2?
Number 2 for you
is Little Mermaid.
Disney! Why we got both our second favourite films are Disney films.
I know.
Little Mermaid. Yeah.
What do you mean year?
What year did it come out?
1989.
Came out my year. I've got good things happen that year.
Because I watched... Right, don't big yourself, will you? But yeah, Little Mermaid is my favourite Disney film of all time.
Yep.
I absolutely love it. I'm a bit on the fence if they're going to make a remake, what
Live
they're going to
action.
do. I'm a bit...
Wasn't it the first film we had to see at the cinema?
Mine, yeah, it was mine. Yeah. That's not the reason why I like
No,
it.
I'm saying
it just happened to be the
I
first
didn't
film.
count what the
It was
first
only
film
2.
was.
Well, I don't remember it, but apparently it was.
No, I haven't been told. I probably wouldn't remember.
Yeah. I remember going to see Lion King, Disney.
Yeah,
in
but
Toy
Disney
Story.
are just great anyway.
Yeah, of course they are.
Apart from they just seem to be buying everything, which is a bit annoying.
Yeah, because it kind of eliminates that.
Yeah. Competitiveness.
It does,
They're
yeah.
doing what WWE did to WCW and ECW in the thousands.
Yeah.
If you can't beat them, buy them.
Just buy them out.
Star Wars, Marvel, Fox.
Yeah. Yeah, but they'll probably never get their hands on Lord of the Rings, though.
No, because Tolkien didn't want
No,
it to
because
be.
he didn't want that, no.
Yeah, it's a mermaid, number 2.
So, James, what is your number 2?
My number 2 is a trilogy.
Yeah, I know what it is.
Is soon to be a quadrilogy this year.
Which is a bit really pain in the
Which is a
ass.
pain in the ass. I should have left it at 3, ended it nicely.
Can you guess what it is
Can you
yet?
guess what it is?
No.
There's a snake in my boots. And there you go. I just answered what it is. It's Toy Story 1, 2, and 3. And I'm not going to include 4 yet because I ain't seen it. Garbage.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, isn't it? It's like they rounded it off nicely at 3.
Passed his toys on to Bonnie.
Yeah.
Should have ended it.
Should have ended it there.
And I'm not going to lie, I'm a grown-ass man over 29 years of age, but I cried in Toy Story 3 when I thought they were going to die in the incinerator.
Oh.
I actually cried.
Oh, bless you.
Because it's that sad.
Oh.
But then, if you go back and actually look at the animation now of the very first Toy Story, you think, oh my god.
Yeah, we got to think
But
it
the
came
computers
out.
back then were probably less powerful than my phone.
When did it come out? Like
94?
Was it 94?
94, 95, I think it was.
Yeah,
The
so
original one.
so yeah, it would have been very
Yeah.
basic.
And it's very,
Compared to
I
what
like
we
the nods in that one again. I think it's like nods. I like nods.
Nods.
Because Sid is the dustbin man.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
the bad guy in the first one, but then
Yeah.
becomes the dustbin man in the third
Yeah, he does,
one.
yeah. Yeah, I do like that.
I like the fact that, well, it's actually Disney Pixar, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
not just Disney. Because
No.
apparently all the Pixar films are in the same universe.
Are they?
Yeah, apparently, that's the theory. Apparently, I think it was confirmed. They're all in the
Okay.
same universe. So Dinoco and Pizza Planet are all one thing.
Ah, okay.
They're actually all the same company. They're all in the same universe.
They had, they say that Jessie is Andy's mum.
That's why she's not surprised when Andy turns up with two new toys in his house. She's like, oh, look, I must have liked these earlier.
Yeah.
But there's spoilers for the fourth one, from what I've heard, but I don't know if it's
No,
true.
I don't want to know. Don't tell me.
Sad.
Shh.
Really sad.
Shh. I'll poke your eyes out.
Ree will know what I'm talking
I don't
about. She's
care.
the one that told me. I'm not going to tell you.
I don't want to know. I told you this.
But yeah, overall, the Toy Story 1, 2 and 3, 2, I'd probably say is my favourite out of all of them.
Yeah.
The whole Woody roundup with the evil prospector.
Woody's roundup.
Evil prospector. Kelsey Grammer. It's Frasier.
Yeah.
Frasier's the prospector.
Yeah.
The outtakes are good as well when he's got the Barbies in his bar.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's good bits in all the films.
That's one thing I do like about Disney is that things like that can go over kids' heads.
Kids'
and
heads,
they won't
yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Obviously, adults are like, nah.
Yeah. So there's good bits in all of the films.
Yeah.
I liked the first one with the army men. They were really cool when they abseiled and took that like walkie-talkie thing to say what he got.
Yeah.
The second one I liked the Al Toy Barn when the Barbie's doing the tour guide and stuff.
Tour guide Barbie.
Yeah, that was good.
That's Jodie Benson who does Ariel's voice.
It is, yes. And it's nice that they find the chess master as well from the Pixar short. The restorer. He
Yeah.
restores Woody.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Yeah, because they're really good, aren't they?
Yeah.
Really little.
Speaking of Woody, my sister, she went as Woody to your birthday party.
Yeah, she did, yeah.
Yeah, she had
My
Andy
30th.
along with shoe and everything.
Yeah, really attention to detail on it.
Yeah. So yeah, that was my number 2.
Yeah.
Toy Story 1, 2 and 3. Maybe not 4, we don't know yet.
Yeah.
But at the minute, the
We'll
trilogy,
find out.
I might disregard the 4th one if it's rubbish.
There is no fourth one.
It doesn't exist in my
There is
timeline.
no fourth one.
It doesn't exist.
Okay.
Just like my mum does with me.
What?
Just like my
She
mum does with me.
doesn't say that.
Or the 4th child, doesn't
She
it?
loves you. Yeah.
So, number 1, I already know the answer, but I'll do a drum roll for you.
My favourite film of all time is Moulin Rouge.
Moulin Rouge.
I absolutely love that. I hate Nicole Kidman, but I absolutely love Moulin Rouge. It's my favourite film. Yeah, it's Baz Luhrmann. Because he did Romeo and Juliet
That's
in
what I'm about to say,
Australia
he did
as well.
Romeo
Yeah.
and Juliet,
But
yeah.
I don't. They're not in my top. It's just
In
Moulin
Australia,
Rouge.
a musical as well.
I don't know. I've
Musicals,
never
aren't
seen
they, I
it.
think?
No, Romeo and Juliet.
It's got music.
Not a
It's got
musical.
music in it, hasn't it?
Yeah, but it's not a musical.
No.
Nobody's singing.
No, but I'm sure Australia and Moulin Rouge are both musicals.
Yeah, but Moulin Rouge is my favourite film of all time. I absolutely love it. I just love like when they just burst out to song, and
Yeah.
I just think it's great.
So,
I absolutely love it.
people who don't know what Moulin Rouge is,
Check it out. It's great.
you're not going to say it. Is that all you're going to say? It's great.
Oh, sorry. Okay. So it's about a guy who wants to be a bohemian writer.
Yep.
So he goes to
Paris.
Paris into the, I don't know, what is it called? Not the Moulin Rouge, but the bohemian area. There's like an area that's like
yeah.
bohemian. So he meets a writer who is...
There's a gang of them, isn't there?
Yeah, but there's a writer who's conducting a cast for a musical, Bohemian musical.
They start singing
Symphony.
Yeah, they start singing Hills Are Alive though.
Yes, they say it's set in Switzerland and that it's
a midget. Sorry, I'm just
shut up. But he's not though, because he's the guy who plays what? He's on his knees.
He's on his knees. I know what I'm saying, but he plays midget. There's the Argentinian who's got narcolepsy.
Yeah. But yeah, so he goes and they fall through his roof while he's typing. He wants to write about love, but he's never been in love. No. So this guy falls through he's got narcolepsy and he falls through the ceiling.
Argentinian.
Yeah. So they start rehearsing the play, and then Christian, who's Ewan McGregor, he starts singing.
The Hills Are Alive.
And they decide that he'd be better at writing the song, but they've got to convince the owner of the Moulin Rouge, whose dancers are going to be the cast, and the lead is going to be like his creme de la creme prostitute in the Moulin Rouge, which is Satine, which is Nicole Kidman. She's not called Satan, she's called Satine.
Satan.
So, but then...
What's his name?
What?
What's his name?
Satine.
No, what's his name?
Whose?
Ewan McGregor's.
Christian.
Exactly. Christian. Satan. It's all about religious.
No,
Go and buy media studies.
Oh, shut up.
That's what you'll say.
Shut up with your bloody media studies. You're not
tempted by the devil and she dies, so she free.
Yeah. So to cut a long story short, they fall in love, but the production's been funded by a duke who
don't like this ending.
Who wants to marry? Well, not marry, but wants to sleep with Satine because she's a prostitute. Yeah. Obviously, amongst of many well-known songs in there.
Like a Virgin's in there, isn't it?
Yeah, there's got lots of songs.
That Elephant Love Medley's got loads of different songs.
Yeah.
It's good.
So they're convinced that Christian is the better writer, so they do the play. But then he finds out about Christian and Satine having an affair, so he says he's going to have him killed. The Duke says he's going to have Christian killed.
Because he doesn't like this ending.
Satine sends him away to save him.
To love him.
But
Come
all that, but the whole...
The secret message in it.
But the whole... thing is that she's actually dying from consumption.
TB.
If you don't know what consumption is. And then at the end she died. Spoiler.
And then he basically becomes a manic depressing.
Yeah.
The end.
But it's a really good film. It probably doesn't sound it like, but it is a really good film.
Yeah. So. Loads of famous faces in it.
Loads of famous
people.
And loads of famous songs as well. I mean, there'll be stuff in there that you know in there. Queen's in there. Yeah. It's all sorts.
Nirvana.
Yeah. So, check it out if you haven't.
It's very good. No, even I, but it's a good film.
Yeah. So, what is your number one film?
Drum roll for me. So, it was directed by Robert Zemeckis. I tend to like most of Robert Zemeckis' work, apart from Polar Express.
Your ear and Sam won't be happy, but I don't like Polar Express. I don't like Polar Express.
But my number one film of all time, which is probably going to be like, most people are going to be like, is Forrest Gump.
Yeah.
I absolutely love Forrest Gump. I know it goes on for like 5 days.
It goes on for 5 days.
But music's amazing. Obviously, it shows like the life of obviously Forrest. He's being shat on. If I'm not going to like his life, he gets shat on. Best friend dies in Vietnam.
Yeah.
New best friend loses his legs.
Yeah.
Woman he loves don't really want all to do with him until she's pretty much dead. Ends up having a kid.
They do sleep together and does have a kid.
Yeah. Because he says, I may be stupid, but I know what love is.
Oh.
That's quite a touching thing. But yeah, again, loads of famous people in this.
Yeah.
Gary Sinise, Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
His mum's famous, isn't she? She's won Oscars.
Yeah, I can't remember.
She dies.
It's been a while since I've seen it.
she dies.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall, music's really good. Even the score's really good. The intro music, that do 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 do, that on piano is amazing.
Yeah. And obviously the most famous line.
It's a lie,
Well, there's
though,
two
apparently,
for it.
isn't
There's
it?
two. What?
The life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. Apparently, it's not actually the line.
Is it
It's
not?
what most people made up.
Oh.
Which we're going to talk about in another episode of Mandela Effect.
Yeah.
And then Jenny. That's pretty much another line.
Oh, that's what I was thinking more of Run, Forrest, Run.
Oh, yeah, then Run Forrest Run where he breaks his leg braces.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he just runs for like 3 years.
He just turns around and goes, I want to go home now.
Yeah. He made a lot of people rich. The Have a Nice Day, he made him rich.
Yeah.
And he met the president 15 million times. And it turns out he's probably the richest man on the planet now, because he invested in Apple.
Yeah.
So, judging by how wealthy Apple is and how much Apple's worth, Forrest Gump's rolling in it. He don't need his shrimping business. Yeah, he met Elvis.
Yeah.
Met John Lennon.
Yeah.
He met loads of people. I know he's not real.
He's not real.
He's not real. But no, Robert Zemeckis is one of my probably all-time favourite directors.
Didn't he do Goodfellas?
No.
No.
He did my number 3, Back to the Future.
Yeah, I knew he'd done something else you like.
But yeah, Robert Zemeckis, really good director. Very good friends with Spielberg, apparently.
Yeah.
So yeah, top 5, we go through them again.
Yeah.
So I Made Them For Me, then Goodfellas,
Yeah.
then Back to the Future trilogy, Toy Story trilogy,
Yeah.
and Forrest Gump.
Yeah. And mine is Jurassic Park, followed by Crybaby, How to Be Single, Little Mermaid, and Moulin Rouge.
Which I think would surprise quite a lot of people. I think people would expect us to have Terminators, Star Wars, Star Treks, for me anyway,
Yeah.
Predator.
Yeah.
And quite with you, I thought you might go more horror.
No. I say 5's hard to narrow
really
down.
hard to narrow down.
You could do your you could do top 10.
Top 10.
Put
Yeah,
the
you still
back in.
get hard.
Top 10,
Yeah,
top
still
5. Oh God, some
Like just
top
Disney.
summit.
Just
Disney, horror, comedy,
action,
action. So you could go everywhere with it.
Yeah.
So we could do that another
Yeah,
episode.
Well, I think next time what we should do is Desert Island Discs. I talked about this before.
Oh yeah.
If
Go
you
on,
were to-
explain to our lovely listeners what you mean by
So,
this.
if you don't know what Desert Island Discs, it's been running on BBC Radio for ages. Basically, if you were to be stuck on a desert island with only 5 albums to listen to for the rest of your life, what 5 albums would you choose? And why? I've pretty much done mine already at work.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we should do that.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's what I'd have to sit and think about.
Yeah. So I've already got mine. I'm not going to spoil
Yeah,
anything.
no, yeah.
But yeah, so that was our top 5 films.
Yeah.
So yeah, sorry again for it being so late. Just being so busy.
Yeah, but we've got like 4 days off soon, haven't we?
Easter.
Coming for Easter. Ding ding.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Yes.
I can sleep.
So as well, massive respects to everyone in Paris who fought the Notre Dame fires. Really sad. Even though we're not from France, it's very sad and upsetting.
No, but like...
It's like part of history, isn't it?
Well, of course it is, yeah. It's quite... Well, I was getting upset last night just because it's just... I just couldn't believe it. It's such a shame.
It's like I said, it's like if Big Ben was on fire.
Yeah, or Westminster Abbey.
Yeah, it'd be devastating.
It's such an iconic building. And it's just... In the space of, what, 12 hours? It's
850 years of building.
No, but it's just been just destroyed.
By fire.
It's just awful.
But leaves them managed to save the main structure so they can rebuild it. It won't take as
That's
long.
very
If they lost
true.
the whole thing, that'd have been absolutely
Yeah,
brilliant.
that I think would have been even worse.
But yeah, our thoughts go out to everyone involved in
Yeah.
France and all the people of Paris.
Yeah, and the poor fireman that got
Injured.
as well. Hopefully he's going to be okay.
Aye. But fair play to the billionaires for putting their hands in their pocket and
Well,
donating
yeah.
like 400 million so far, I think it is.
Well, yeah, but it's
not about them.
saves,
I know it's not about
like,
money.
taxpayers and that, doesn't it? I'm not being funny, but
Yeah.
but then they can restore.
Just straw.
God, restore, one of Paris's iconic...
The world's. One of the world's.
Yeah,
most iconic cathedrals, isn't it? So,
yeah.
Not religious people, but I guess it's a shame to see an old building like that.
Yeah,
happened what's happened. Hopefully they don't go too hard on the person that caused it. I think it's generally an accident.
I think it's just generally been an accident, and it's a very unfortunate accident.
But they happen.
Of course they do, and no, everybody makes mistakes. Nobody's perfect. Everybody's human, so we'll just see. I just hope it don't get into too much trouble.
So that's the end of this week's episode.
Yeah.
Don't forget to hit our social networks, which is at Roarsome, as in ROARSOME, .podcast on Facebook.
Yep. And Roarsome Podcast.
.podcast.
Roarsome.podcast on Instagram. I'm not spelling it out because I'll have to redo it like 3 times.
You can email us at rawsomepodcast@gmail.com.
Yeah.
You can listen to us on Spotify, iTunes, Anchor, all other good podcasting services, YouTube. 94 video views on the first one now.
I know, we're so close
6
to
more
100.
views. If I get 100 views, I will be really happy.
Yeah. I think if we do get 100 reviews, we need to make like a little bit of a special episode. Just to say thank you. I don't know what yet. As well, we're also going to do a Mr. and Mrs. quiz, but we're going to have yeah, okay.
So if we get to 100 views on the first episode, we'll do a Mr. and Mrs. quiz.
Yeah, and see how well we actually know each other. I think we'll do pretty well.
I think we'll do pretty well too.
But we're going to have an independent adjudicator.
Which is my sister.
Yeah, to show that we're not cheating.
Yes.
And we're not going to discuss the questions beforehand.
No.
So...
But yeah, that's all cool. So yeah, thank you very much for listening, and we'll hopefully get the next one out within the week.
Yeah, if not over the weekend, if we can.
make up for it.
We also need to go to the cinema and watch a couple more films so we can do a film review, because we've only got Dumbo on our belt at the minute.
So I think Shazam's going to be one.
Yes, and what else is coming out?
Avengers?
Possibly Avengers,
So it could be them 3.
That could be a good shout.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, watch this space.
Yeah. So thank you for your time, guys.
Thank you very much, and we'll speak to you soon. Thank you for listening to the Roarsome Podcast. See you later. Goodbye.
Bye.